players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Head watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for four.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done. Oh, great work. Held their nerve.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Head, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Head went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. Through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Nearly gets the edge. Deep with a great delivery there. Great shot.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Yadav from the Shivyal Yadav end. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Yadav shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Misses everything. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble! That is quite extraordinary. Kishan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Might look to go big again here.
Time that perfectly.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cracking shot. A bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. Needs a dot ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. How will he reply? Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Head, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Good pick up, big chance.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed a lot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Marsh from the Shivyal Yadav end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Good fielding out in the boundary.
Head watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Needs a direct hit. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's the 3rd wicket down. Not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling. of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yep. Gone. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all and mid on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No. Terrible shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.